Hi there, I'm Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astronumerologist. Welcome to your Astronumerology forecast for the powerful full moon in Capricorn on July 19th in the Americas, very late July 19th in the UK, it's 11:56 p.m. in London, and July 20th in Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. Now this Capricorn full moon is super important since it's activating Saturn, the planet that rules the sign of Capricorn. Now throughout 2016, Saturn is forming a 90-degree square to Neptune, and that's a very activating transit. It defines the year, and as a result of this Capricorn full moon, this Saturn-Neptune square is going to be activated even more. Now that square symbolizes making your spiritual mission real, bringing heaven to earth. So let's look at July 2016 first, because it's a 16 universal month in numerology, and since there's a double emphasis on this number 16, we need to know what it symbolizes, which is your sixth sense, your internal compass to get answers and insights. So listening and tuning in internally is crucial this month. So you'll be experiencing moments of awakening in your life all month long. Some of them quite unexpected. They're going to be like wake-up calls. And these will nudge you to listen and to see the light. So 16 is a very powerful number, and it asks you to step up and lead from a place of internal wisdom. And then there's this positive, powerful Capricorn full moon, which moves in on the 19th of July universal time. So let's look at the numbers code more closely before we go into the amazing astrology, which I'm so excited about. 19 is the wonderful Prince of Heaven number. That's what the ancients called it. And it symbolizes the light of the sun. And on this full moon day, it's merged with the number 26, since the total for July 19th, 2016 adds up to 26. Now 26 reduces to the infinity number 8, the frequency of leadership, of holding a vision and manifesting that vision using infinite resources. So we're joining together the powerful earth sign of Capricorn, which governs our career sector and our mission, right, in astrology, with the Prince of Heaven number 19, and then the leadership number 8, which is a powerful code of abundance and success and courage. Now, the actual full moon happens at 27 degrees, which is another leadership number. It represents the heart-centered, wise humanitarian. So it governs everything to do with unconditional love, brotherhood and sisterhood and compassion. So really, there's a beautiful opportunity here for you to step into who you are as a divine being, connected to everything and everyone. And so you'll have experiences all month long to see the light, to trust in the adventure, and to embrace unexpected opportunities, which can come disguised, right? They're stirring you up. They're enabling you to bridge that reality, that spirit and earth, just like the number 16 is. So you are learning to bridge the realms of the unseen and the seen, so they're no longer separate. And that's also what that big transit of 2016 is doing, Saturn square Neptune. It's asking you to bring spirituality and make it real, make it tangible. So that means manifesting your true calling into physical reality. So with the sun still in Cancer, opposite the moon in Capricorn, we still have that beautiful, loving Cancer energy, that divine mother principle being emphasized. And in this case, the sun and moon are forming a very powerful T-square with the breakthrough planet Uranus. Talk about another call to awaken, because Uranus breaks through old paradigms and programming, and it brings a breath of freedom, of fresh air, brand new discoveries. I call it the Nikola Tesla planet. It governs astrology and numerology and everything to do with being politically incorrect and unconventional and looking into the future, being futuristic, being open-minded, exploring, being the inventor of your life, being a creator, right? So this T-square between the sun and moon and Uranus means we're really being woken up. We're being shown the path to true freedom. So things are shifting in your life. They're changing so that energy lines up to help you let go of the shackles that you've been carrying for so long. And it's super encouraging now and even demanding you to move forward freely and completely uninhibited, independent of outside opinions, outside noises like that plane flying overhead, just to be in the light of the divine, to be in the light of universal love and the love of the goddess energy that is represented by Cancer, which is a water sign. And, it's the sign the moon represents. So moving forward and allowing that to penetrate who you are. And what makes this full moon even more lovely and energized is that it forms the most beautiful triangle with Mars. In fact, in addition to all that water energy I just talked about, there's a lot of fire energy as well, because that trine to Mars, from the sun to Mars, the planet of internal fire, it's replicated by Uranus in Aries, a fire sign, Saturn, which rules this full moon, in Sagittarius, which is also a fire sign, and Venus and Mars are together in Leo, which is also a fire sign. So the message here is anything goes, fire up, the sky's the limit, you can do anything you set your heart on. So the moon is forming this beautiful sextile to Mars, the sun a trine to Mars, and that's forming that really positive full moon triangle. Now, fiery Mars will bring such a wonderful direction and drive and joy. It will open you up with excitement as it taps into your natural magnetism and sexuality, right? So we can magnetically merge together as one and initiate that interaction, because Mars helps us act, move forward, get things done. And since Mars is not retrograde anymore, it's really starting to flow forward now more easily in its direct motion. So we have this wonderful energy of flowingness and, this Uranus breakthrough call to action. And so we're energetically being elevated and enhanced to embrace new ways of being, to embody and be beautiful and extraordinary and courageous. And finally, we have a beautiful trine from Pluto to Jupiter. Now this trine's been ongoing, right? But this full moon triggers it because Pluto is in Capricorn. And since Pluto is also at 15 degrees in Capricorn, 15 is the number of abundance and alchemy. And Jupiter's at 19 degrees, which is that same Prince of Heaven number for July 19th, which is the universal date. So this trine between Jupiter and Pluto also magnifies abundance and joy. And it allows you to integrate your deepest desires with powerful, passionate fulfillment. And one more thing about this full moon is that there's that conjunction between Venus and Mercury. They've now moved deep into the sign of Leo together, fire sign. And Leo's ruled by the sun. So this is a very, very important conjunction between two highly personal planets, Venus and Mercury. Venus governs love, beauty, abundance, and your values. And Mercury, the mind, how you communicate, and your message, and anything to do with sharing with others, communicating with others. So the overall message of this full moon is courage, allowing adventure to inspire you in your career and playtime, to connect with everyone and everything, and using that confidence to manifest your spiritual mission. Remember, Capricorn rules the career sector in astrology. So you're in a prime position with this code to step into your true calling and to express it at its greatest visibility. And one fast way that you can do this throughout the day, any day, right, with the tiniest or biggest decisions, is to ask, how may I serve? That's the ultimate question, right? Because it stirs your soul awake. How may I serve? Heaven is brought to earth in those moments that your heart is moved. Those moments where you feel peace and ecstasy, right? In the end, the peace and ecstasy are both lead to source. They're the balance of yin and yang. So you're here to experience both, to experience all of life, to taste it all. So let go of anything that's holding you back, right? That's really the big message here. Uranus and Mars are combining with this incredible code to give you a smorgasbord of life experiences now. And the greatest experience you can have is to feel yourself as truly divine. Now, with the sun in that watery feeling sign of Cancer, this full moon will take you deeply into your heart. And you know that this divine connection is not just a fictional story. It's not imaginary, it's real. It's more real than anything you've ever experienced because you feel it. This code of listening internally and being moved to tears, that's what you're looking for. So ask what stirs you deeply. What allows you to feel no limits, no constriction, just pure joy. So during this deeply internal and spiritual 16 universal month of July and this full moon in Capricorn, use your chosen career path, use your spiritual mission, not to get something, but rather to just be free, right? So set your heart on being, not getting. Being takes you within you, right? Put being in your conscious awareness, because you'll then witness abundance unfolding naturally as you consciously engage with yourself and you seek out, well, what brings me joy? You know, what makes me feel good just by thinking about it? What makes me feel good just by talking about it, right? Once you find that treasure internally, you want to share it. You never want to hold back. Right? So feel that royal code of 2016 awaken you. Experience yourself as that divine being. And thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, you'll love my weekly forecast videos. They're free, so you get a preview of every day of the week, 1 week in advance. And if you click on the link below, you'll receive these weekly forecasts in your inbox every Sunday. So I wish you a really independent, a free, passionate, joyful, confident full moon in Capricorn. And I'll see you for the exciting early August Leo new moon forecast soon. Thank you so much for watching.